on Twitch. I've had this thing muted on Twitch this whole time. Wow, I feel bad for that. Made a mistake on my first Twitch stream. I didn't even have my microphone going. So, okay, all right. So, what is your path? Yeah, but I mean, what I kind of need to know more than that is a question would be like, am I going to get a promotion at work, or what should I do to in my relationship, or whatever. Think about a problem that you're having or something that you really need help and to have a solution with, and then that's going to be your question. Okay, so think about that, and as soon as you're ready, go ahead and send me that question in the chat here, and we'll get going. So, and again, I apologize to my one viewer that I have here on Twitch. I did not even have my camera going, so I'm gonna have to actually make a note about that when I upload this to YouTube. So, anyway, thank you for that, son. All right. Do we think you should do a podcast? Should you do a podcast? Okay. All right. Well, we can work with that. All right. So I'm going to cut the deck here. So, is doing a podcast something you've been thinking about? Is that something that's really been on your mind and something that you would like to pursue, or is it just a generic question that you're throwing out there for me? So, all right, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and place your cards out here. All right, so you're looking to pursue that. Very good. All right, I'm going to go ahead and lay your cards out. So I've got a nice generic spread. And I'm going to go ahead and flip over your first card. So your first card is the Two of Pentacles. I'll give you guys a really good, solid look at the card, the Two of Pentacles. Okay. So this card I usually draw first to talk about who you are and where you are in the whole scheme of asking this question. Like what's going on with you, so that I kind of know. So this Two of Pentacles, the card came up right side up. It's not inverted. So an inverted card would definitely mean something else. I wish I could get that to focus on my other webcam, but it's not wanting to do. There it goes. So it's not wanting to do it. I like the looks of those. You see how that kind of works. All right. So interesting. It says juggling, keeping things together, keeping in balance, coping with demands, people getting people to work together, making sure all areas of something are covered. So that sounds kind of like what you're coming into here. There may be more demands in the future, which would definitely seem to go in with that. A busy period may lie ahead, and you may need to cover all the bases. So the idea behind the Two of Pentacles is that there's nothing quite like that feeling of being graceful and effective at the same time, especially in the face of danger or a challenge. I don't know any bigger challenge than talking in front of an audience. So yeah, I think that should be something you should consider. What does this card mean in a reading? Well, the Two of Pentacles, it lets you know that you can juggle all the demands that are put upon you. In fact, you're actually going to enjoy the excitement of every hurdle with that. And if you don't feel this level of confidence right now, then the card kind of asks you to believe in yourself. Nicholas, hi, how are you? So that's who you are coming into this. Someone who needs a little bit of encouragement, and the card really asks you to do that. So we're going to take a look now at your past. And that's, again, the past is only as it relates to this. So I have a card here for you. This is the Hanged Man. Unfortunately, this card is upside down, and I say unfortunately, I really should not do that. A card being right side up or upside down is not necessarily a bad thing. Those are just different conditions of the card. So the Hanged Man is a very powerful card. It's one of the major arcana cards. And let me see if I can figure out which one it is. It's the 8th card of the major arcana. So here it is. Actually, it's the 12th card. Sorry, looking at it upside down. 12th card. So here we go. Coming into this, and again, looking at your past. And as it is reversed, we're going to be taking a look at this. So, things to consider: letting go, having an emotional release, accepting what is, surrendering to experience, ending the struggle, being vulnerable and open. But this is an early phase reversed card. So, you may begin to relinquish control. You may become more vulnerable. You may need to surrender in the future. Someone may be getting ready to yield, or you may have to renounce a claim. I'm looking at it slightly differently based on your question, and I'll tell you what my take on this is in just a minute. The Hangman is one of the most mysterious cards in the deck. It's simple but complex. It attracts, but it also disturbs. It contradicts itself in multiple ways. The Hangman is unsettling because it symbolizes the action of a paradox within our lives. And let me explain that so that you guys understand really what they're talking about. I'm going to turn the card right side up so that you really see. The Hanged Man, if you can see, there's a halo around his head here. And so it represents the idea of someone who has been hung. He's going to die, but he's going to die for what he believes in. This is kind of that halo of going to maybe go to heaven in that sense. And he's very calm as he's hung there by that. And that's a big hallmark of this card, is that idea of calm acceptance, almost peaceful and serenity. So the main lesson of the Hangman is that we control by letting go. And I think that that's really where I wanted to go with this, is that if you do this, again, this is a past card, but I think that perhaps you should let go of some of the inhibitions. I want to reference the first thing you said on here was, I'm scared. And I think that that's probably what the cards are talking to you about is, don't let this stuff that you've got going on in your, in your past hold you back. Let go of that fear that you've got. And I think that that's really what the card is saying, that you've got some of that. You've got some trepidation holding you back, and that perhaps you want to go ahead and let go of that, at least if we're looking for some success. Okay, so your next card is your present card, and that's where you are right now. Before we get to that, we're up to 66 viewers on Growler, still only one viewer on Twitch. One thing I just wanted to remind you all of you guys over here on Growler, if you can find it within your hearts to head over to Twitch, the link is in my bio, but I'll tell you it's twitch.tv/officialbuddystl. And if you guys can find it in your hearts to head over there and give me a follow, I am trying to do this this is my long-term plan anyway. Eventually, if I get enough followers and I get enough subscribers, then I can start hosting ads and they can monetize, and this will definitely be a big help. So what's Twitch? Oh, just so you know, Twitch is a streaming website. Thanks, Lil Bear. This is literally the video that my Twitch people are going to be seeing. Got some extra little effects and stuff like that there. A lot of people use it for gaming, but it's not really just for gaming. You can stream anything on Twitch, and so I'm actually streaming this over there. So yeah, I would really love it if you guys can bounce over that direction sometime. Again, the link is in my bio, and you can head over there. If you could just give me a follow, I need as many follows as I can get. It unlocks my ability to do certain things as this goes on. So that would be a real big, huge favor to me. So I'll mention that again here a little bit. Plus, there's some discount codes over there that I think you'll like. All right, going back to what we were saying. Said hi and send the link, and I'll sub. I can't type that back to you, Brummy, but again, I'll say hi, and that link is definitely in my profile for those of you who want to find it. You can definitely take a look, but I'll give you the link again. It's just twitch.tv/officialbuddystl. That's my link, officialbuddystl. Okay, so back to our reading here. Going to take a look. Your next card, your present card, is also a card of the Major Arcana. Thank you for those cherries. I appreciate that. So your next card is of the Major Arcana. However, it is also inverted. Actually, it's not the Major Arcana. I misspoke. It is in the Royal Suit of Cups. So your card is actually the King of Cups. It came in also upside down, and I'll talk a little bit about what that means. So the cups are a feminine suit. They're really dealing a lot with emotion, introspection, things like that. With it being inverted, it may have a slightly different meaning. So I'd like to look up those cups. Again, the more I do this, the more I'm not going to have to look this stuff up. So the King of Cups, the personality of the King of Cups is a combination of positive water energy of the cups and the active outward focus of a king. He's wise and understanding with a deep knowledge of the world that comes from the heart. He is a teacher in a way and a shower who guides his students with loving attention. He is a gentle, he heals with a gentle touch and a quiet word. In readings, this card asks you to take the kinds of actions that he might take. For example, responding calmly to a crisis, using diplomacy rather than force. However, this card is inverted, so we need to take a little bit of this into account. So, if we take a look at this, wise, calm, diplomatic, and caring, I think our calm state is really what we're talking about. So, early phase, you're beginning to regain your composure. Somebody emotionally stable may play an important role for you. A peaceful mood may be developing. Maintaining your composure has quiet influence on others. Is emotionally stable and secure. Those are the qualities of the person who may or may not have, the mortal instrument. That is pretty cool. That may or may not have that effect on you. So what I'm seeing is that this idea that you've got for should you do a podcast is probably an idea that someone is sharing with you. Somebody is probably talking to you and maybe convincing you that this would be good, giving you that support, and it's probably such that you wouldn't consider doing this perhaps without their support. So, be sure to show them some thanks, but also be sure to rely on them, as this may very well be the support that you need to help get this off the ground. So that's where I'm getting. Okay, look at that. All right. So last but not least is your future card. In this reading that I'm doing, again, I'm doing just a short reading. I'm not going to do some 12 card Celtic spread and try to determine the world for you. So the last card, very basic card, is the Page of Cups. Not a bad little card. It is also a water card, also a feeling card, and it is also in the royal suit of the cups. So rewind back to that Page of Cups. Your card came in right side up, which is a good thing. I think in this situation, I think it's going to imply some success and probably a little bit of positive emotional outcome from this. Let's take a look at the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is Cupid bringing opportunities for love. He delivers real chances to experience romance, deep feelings of the inner life, the wonders of the cup suit. In readings, the page suggests that an opening may appear that stirs your emotions and pulls at your heartstrings, and it may bring great joy. When you see a chance, you should act on it. According to the cards, my friend, according to the cards, they are telling you that yes, this is the right time to do this. You have the right support network in you, and it sounds like that you definitely are to that point where you could really use that help and that love. It's a pretty powerful reading. It seems like it's pretty direct in what it's telling you, but it's telling you that if you act and you act now and you use that help and your assistance with you, you're really going to find a lot of positive emotional fulfillment out of this. So that's literally what it shows to me. So hey Jake, how are you? I got a person over here on my Twitch stream. Go ahead and say welcome. Yay, I've got somebody watching me. Somebody commented for the first time on Twitch. So, based on that, Fatboy NYC, what would you say? You had your question, things you were thinking about there. Did it seem like this was actually accurate? Can you pick out moments of the things that I said and say, yes, that definitely applies to either my past, present, or future, what I'm going through, what I'm thinking about. I kind of want to know your feedback of that, and let me know kind of where those things hit and where they landed. So you're surprised by the reading. What surprised you the most about the reading? As I go ahead and start reshuffling these things. So your past, so you'd say is pretty accurate. So Jalal says still processing this. Uh, this is fun. I really enjoy getting to do this. Again, we're not trying to change anybody's life with this. Literally just trying to have some fun, play with the cards. But yeah, your present seems like it's pretty good. Sounds like your future's pretty positive. Sounds like it's telling you to give it the go, man. I think if you do, you're probably going to be very, very pleasantly surprised at how this all turns out. So, all right. So we have made it through one of our tarot card readings um, for Tarot Tuesdays. We've spoken very positive. Yeah, I think so. I think that I think based on everything that I saw, it sounds like it's probably it's the time. It's time to make that leap. Bear for Bear, how are you? Oh, thank you for that 100%. So, about your status? About what status? Help me out with that. Oh, wow. Getting suns and 100% and cool things like that. Those are awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. Stream people or Twitch people, both of you. We've got about 88 people here in our Growler stream. Only got 2 over here in our Twitch stream. Hopefully, we'll be able to get some people out. So thanks for reaching out about being fat. Remember, I'm not sure I know what you're talking about just yet. So I'm fat. I don't know that I reach out to people about me being fat, but I definitely am, and working to get back into life from that. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with the word fat. I'll tell you an interesting story about that. I was talking to somebody from I think Russia or somewhere, and the person was using a translator, and I think they might have said like, hey there, handsome big guy or whatever, but the translator translated it to hello beautiful fat. And I was like, beautiful fat. I've never been called that before. But hey, you do what you can. Smokey the Chub, how are you? Welcome into the channel. So, yes, fat is the new sexy. Yeah, you dig that beautiful fat. Yeah, it was funny. It was really funny. I was like, thank you? Question mark. Like I wasn't sure how that was going to work out. So, but yeah, it is what it is. I've never been this. Well, I say I've never been. I've actually lost 30 pounds recently, so I have been this heavy. Just a different part of my life. I'm working to get back to about the 260, 280 mark. Would be really where I feel comfortable. I'd still be a bear, still be pretty big, but I for my health, I kind of need to be back there. So where am I now? I'm probably about 330, 335, something like that. I really should not eat and drink the sweet stuff that I do, but apparently it's just too good. Yeah, 330, that's not a bad weight. So I will. I'm working on that. I'm back to wrestling now. I'm back to wrestling some other gay guys. So I'm going to be in Cincinnati coming up here in a couple of weeks. And got a whole group of gay guys lined up over there. We're going to get together, put some mats down, and be manly and wrestle and swap some sweat. I'm probably going to get my ass handed to me as I haven't wrestled in forever. But we are going to give it a shot and see. So, all right. Good segment. I'm going to go ahead and plug again since we got a lot of new viewers here. We're up to 96 viewers. Wow, that is awesome. So, if I could beg your help, those of you who are viewing from Growler, my Twitch link is in my profile. You can easily find it there. It's twitch.tv/officialbuddystl. Interesting to note that these videos are going to be uploaded to YouTube as well. So you should be able to find me over there. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do these streams. Try to stream about 3 times a week. We're going to be doing Tarot Tuesdays on our Tuesday streams, Weird Wednesdays where we talk about science, science fiction, supernatural, and creepy fun stuff, nerd stuff on Wednesdays. And then Thursdays, my favorite, we're going to have Thick Thursdays. Woo! Thick Thursdays. Everybody show your belly. Um, we're going to have discussions for all things bears, everything from kinky sex to searching for partners, searching for play partners, things like that, and the social issues that we all face. Plus, we're going to be doing product reviews. We're going to be talking about some of the cool fashion things that I've been able to find lately, where to get them, and whatnot. So that's fine. Little Bear, don't worry about it. It's gonna be on. It's gonna be on YouTube. All these are gonna get uploaded to YouTube directly, so you can always go to YouTube and take a look at Official Buddy STL. Um, they'll all be there. You'll be able to find that and watch it. So yeah, you can. You don't have to worry about. Yeah, live is definitely better, but you can always bring it up on the other days that we stream. You can always chat or send messages and do whatever. You don't have to. It doesn't have to be Thick Thursday for us to talk Thick Thursday stuff. That's just going to be the main focus of it. So, but anyway, without further ado, yeah, just asking if you guys can find it within your hearts to head over to twitch.tv/officialbuddystl and give me a follow. Every single follow matters. Doesn't cost you anything. It's totally free, but they definitely help me grow the channel. It definitely helps me get that recognition, and eventually I'll be able to have ads posted and other kinds of content and all that. Plus, there's a discount code over there for some really good stuff. And as I review further products and I make those links with other people, I'm going to be adding discount codes to that area. So, by all means, would definitely love to have you guys over there. All right, up to 99 viewers. So, without further ado, we need another volunteer. Who would like to have their cards read? Anybody else have a burning question? Something that they want to see in their life that gets solved? Something they need help with? Need a volunteer? Lil Bear, okay. You spoke up first. So, same instructions. As I'm shuffling here, think, concentrate really hard. Think about me. Think about sending your question and your energy over to me. But formulate in your mind just that question of, hey, here's this burning question. I want to have it solved. Think about it. Send that energy over to me. I'm concentrating on you, trying to make sure that I get that energy into these cards really, really well so that we can give you a reading that's going to be as accurate as we can possibly give it. And have some fun with that too. So, got our cards. Got them all shuffled. Going to go ahead and pull a cut from the middle. I like pulling cuts from the middle of the deck. So, what is your question, sir? What mystery would you like to have the cards help you solve? I need to get me one of those little turban thingies with the stars and the moon and the little thingy hanging right here so I can look like like the real fortune teller. All right, will the new bear that you met is he going to be your new boyfriend? Who knows? That is kind of a mystery. So in matters of love, the cards tend to be a little fickle, and they try to give you advice, like what should I do specifically. So those are some things that you might want to think about as we read this. But all right, I'll go ahead and give that a start and give your spread here. So first is the card that you're at now. As you come into this, not necessarily your present, but just who you are coming into this. Second is your past card. Third is second is your past. Third is your present. Fourth is your future card. Wow, boy, I messed that up, right? So, all right. What do we got? Our first card. Wow, we've addressed this card before. Two of Pentacles. It came right up. But the Two of Pentacles is right side up. It's not upside down. So going back to it, you're a very hopeful person. You're definitely looking for love. Wait, is that the? No, maybe that was the cups. Let's go back and make sure I don't mess this up. Hang on. Don't want to screw it up. So, all right. Let's go back. The Two of Pentacles says there's nothing quite like the feeling of being graceful and effective. That's it. At the same time, especially in the face of danger or a new challenge. So you don't want to be embarrassed. You don't want to. You don't want to have somebody make you feel like you're being foolish for this search of love. In this card, we see a young man dancing as he juggles worldly concerns. The infinity sign loops around the two pentacles to suggest that he could handle unlimited problems. In his background, we see two ships um, riding the waves, cruising the ups and downs of life. And I think, as we all know, can we really? Oh yeah, we can do that. They're right here. There's those little. Yeah, that's pretty fucking cool. Um, So in readings, it lets you know that you can juggle all the demands that are made on you, that you're going to relish the excitement of every hurdle, that if you don't feel that level of confidence right now, they ask you to believe in yourself. So what I'm sensing here is optimism, that you feel pretty good about this and where it's possibly going to lead you. That's a good thing. That's a very good thing. You go into something with a negative attitude or with a lot of emotional baggage, and it can definitely hold you back. Hello, Ignacio. How are you? Thank you very much for joining the stream. Right now, we're doing a smoking Newport, bro. I don't know what that means. We're just doing a little tarot card reading here for Lil Bear, our friend. So back to what we're doing. Your past card. Wow. Your past card. Three of Swords. Take a quick look there. You've got storm clouds and rain, and you've got a heart and swords running all through that. What does that mean? It doesn't mean maybe what you think it means. Each one of these suits does something different. So the swords are actually, I believe, more of a mental thing than they are anything else. It's not. It's not a. It's not something that's definitely means strife or weapons or anything like that. I was actually just kind of looking for the differences between the suits because it usually talks about those and kind of what you can expect from them. One of these days I'll put some little bookmarks in here. But anyway, let's go to the swords and let's take a look at that Two of Swords. So, so the Two of Swords is it is oh, where did the swords go? There they are. It is a very, very, very. It's a Three of Swords. Wow, boy, am I stupid. It's a Three of Swords. Nicholas, can you come and cuddle with me? You might be able to. We can always talk about that. So in your past, okay, heartbreak, loneliness, and betrayal. Hey, how are you doing? Look at my friend from California. I'm in St. Louis, Missouri. I love you too, sir. Feeling heartbreak, feeling lonely, suffering emotional pain. Um, yeah, those are the hallmarks of this card. So your past really talks about that need to find a partner, but in the image, the swords clearly show this as sudden pain that you literally feel as if someone has taken a sharp object and stabbed it through your heart. And if you know anything about, yeah, if you know anything about the ancient world, all this stuff comes from the ancient world. And if you know anything about that, there's different numbers. Different numbers mean different things. Three is a very powerful number. It's the number of your Trinity, if you want to call it that. But it's also the number of the strongest thing that we find in nature, that triangle. Um, Three is a repetition thing. So in the ancient world, when they would say something, and if they said it three times, it was said with heavenly importance. So yeah, it's a pretty powerful card. It represents the nasty little curveballs that life can throw at you: betrayal, abandonment, rejection, reversal of fortune. So The fact it might connect with your zodiac sign, it may very well actually. But if you say that's a story of your life, honestly, it's coming up as your past. Um, so yeah, it definitely could very well be that story of your past, and what you're feeling there. So, inverted Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands card is literally a bunch of sticks. Um, the Wands is a masculine suit. Um, and it talks about action. It's very action based. Where, like I said, the swords are more of an intellectual thing. The cups are more of a feeling. The pentacles are more about materialistic things. But inverted Eight of Wands is literally talking about some form of action that you're going to want to take, or a warning thereof. So if we're coming into this, it's talking about taking quick actions, and coming to conclusions, but this is reversed. So coming into this, you're thinking of declaring yourself openly. The pace may pick up. People may decide to act. Changes may become obvious. The time to strike may be coming. Events may be taking off. You're thinking of concluding matters. Um, the last act may begin. Oh, okay, that's talking about like moving on and things like that. So taking a quick action, concluding things, and then news. So what about news? Getting an important message, obtaining a needed bit of information, finding a missing puzzle piece. Maybe this is your new guy. Maybe this is that person there. Who knows? So in the film The Ten Commandments, Moses touches his staff to the water and sets plague to it. His staff is the agent of power that initiates events. Moses' staff reminds me of the wands in this card. They are a symbol of the onset of action and its effects. But before acting, we think, we imagine, we speculate, we talk, and we dream. The Eight of Wands is often a sign of the now. Well, this is your present card. And it is time to declare yourself, and all the elements are ready that will work for you along. So don't hesitate. But again, this is an inverted card. It also stands for the arrival of news and information, things like that. But I think if we go back to what we were looking at, I think what it's really saying is that this is time. You're ready. You're ready to do something. You're ready for that action to begin. The question is how to go about it, and what that's going to turn into. Um, so here we are. The question of what to do. What to do. Finally, your future card. Ah, a very nice card actually. Right side up, Nine of Cups. This is a good card. Fortune, if you take a look at that. Look at all those cups that are filled. Again, cups are an emotional card. Um, they are in the feminine mindset, but hey, masculine, feminine, we're all gay. What does it matter, right? Uh, take a look at these cups here. All right, so looking at the Nine of Cups, which is a lot better than the Five of Cups, believe you me. All right, the Nine of Cups. Fulfillment, wish fulfillment, satisfaction, and sensual pleasure are the hallmarks of this. So, the man on the Nine of Cups reminds me of the cat who ate the canary. The man who manages to catch one is feeling very good and very smug about it. It is the feeling in the tone of the Nine of Cups. Pure indulgence, self satisfaction. At this physical level, the Nine of Cups is a sign of delight to all of the senses. This card encourages you to seek pleasure and enjoy your body in every way. You can commune with the natural world as well, the body of Mother Earth. She too delights in sharing her abundance. Um, in many tarot religions, the Nine of Cups is known as the wish card. It shows your wish will come true. And that's pretty definitive. I mean, it pretty much says, you've got a card that says you were hurt in your past. You've got a card talking about action and whether or not it's the proper time to take that action and whatnot. And then you've got a future card saying your wish is going to come true. Like this is a positive thing. Now, again, it's tarot cards. You know, you may go into this and jump right into it and find out, wow, this didn't work out, and you might wonder why. This is just a guide. So I would caution you. While this does say that yes, this can work out and it can work out for you in a really, really positive way, everything, but it kind of, yeah, I know these things are accurate, right? It's really weird. What this really tells me is that yeah, you can achieve this. You can definitely achieve it, but you don't want to let your past hold you back. Nobody wants that baggage. Nobody wants this. Don't bring this into the relationship with you. It is a part of you, and you need to hold on to it, and you need to embody that. Right, that's your ex. So you need to hold on to this and understand that it makes you who you are. But don't use this when you take action. Don't use this in how you approach your new boyfriend. How you approach your new boyfriend is a totally new situation, and it is your chance to learn, to listen, and to grow based on that. This is a warning. It talked about Moses and those plagues. This is an inverted card. This is a warning. This can go really, really bad if you take the wrong road, right? So make sure you stay, make sure you keep your confidence up. Make sure you don't let this interfere. If this comes into the picture, I think you're going to poison it, and I wouldn't do that. So keep that separate. Keep that card separate. But ultimately, look what you've got to look forward to. If you can handle that, and this card says you can. This card says that you've got, no, sorry, this card. This card says you can handle those things. You can juggle it. You've got it. You can juggle your past. That's who you are. You're somebody who's able to juggle that past, and at the same time, you're somebody who can have it pay off for you. So compartmentalize. Don't bring the bad stuff in there, right? As a Libra, yeah, I'm married to a Libra. Whew, boy, do I know. Um, that describes my husband to a T when he can do stuff like that. So yeah, exactly. Um, I hope I hope that was accurate for you. I mean, again, you're the only one who can know. You're the only one who can take this reading that I've got for you, and you can tell me if it makes sense in your life. You think it's very accurate? I hear that a lot with these things. These things are pretty fucking cool. Again, that's why I wanted to kind of get into it. Again, I'm just a novice. I'm just starting my journey with this. Pretty soon I'll have the meaning of these mostly memorized. By the time, the more of these readings I do, the more I'm going to remember and make the associations visually with the cards. So, yeah, if I can get these things all memorized, then, so, yeah, that's, hmm, that's interesting. He's a writer. Is he a writer professionally? I mean, like stay at home, do novels, or is he? So, Jessica, yeah, I am from St. Louis. If you're talking to me, um, I am St. Louis, not born, not bred, but I've been here for 18 years, and this is where I live. So, he may have many books released. That's pretty fucking cool. I like that. That's pretty awesome. Um, so yeah, that's literally what I think this thing says and means. I certainly hope it means good things for you. Um, sounds like sounds like it does. So I hope you like that. What do you guys thought? What do you guys think? STL, it's interesting. It's got its ups and downs. Um, Definitely has a long history of hateful stuff, but if you can get past that, it's not a bad place to be from. Um, is it? Do you think these things are as interesting as I do? Who's enjoying this? We got 122 people watching. Still only have one over here on on my Twitch stream. A very sad, very lonely Twitch stream. So You've been down here your entire life? Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I know. I'm a transplant. I've been here 20 years. So, uh, that's what I'm doing today. So, Chunky Monkey, for those of you who may have just joined, and there you are. Look at you. How are you? It took me a second. I'm like, Chunky Monkey, I know who you are, sweetheart. Yeah, so today is Tarot Tuesday. So got 124 people watching. Let me give you a quick rundown. Um, a little bit of butterflies. Everybody does. I had butterflies and I did my own damn reading. Woof. So to give you guys a little bit of a hint, I am Tony, aka Kink Bear STL on Growler, but really I'm a official Buddy STL. I've been a Buddy STL for a very long time. So this is my official attempt at actually trying to get a following, hopefully on Twitch. Those of you who are over here, if you look at my profile, you will see a link there for my Twitch profile. I would love it. It doesn't cost you anything. I would love it if you guys could find your way over to my Twitch channel and just give me a follow. It certainly helps. The more people I can get over there, the bigger this will grow. Alternatively, you can go to YouTube if you would like. The channel is official Buddy STL. All these videos are going to be over there. You can give me some likes, some thumbs up. Those would really, really help. I would really, really appreciate it. So, like I said, just doing some novice tarot readings today. My streams are going to be pretty much Tarot Tuesdays. It's going to be Weird Wednesdays. Weird Wednesdays are going to be fun things, weird things, strange science fiction things, stuff like that. And then Thursdays are my Thick Thursdays. Thick Thursdays are all about guys who are heavy, big bear guys. It's going to be everything from kinky love and and fun sex and problems in the gay community and things like that that we face as bears, all the way over to product reviews for big guys. Um, a little bit of a plug for the company I'm modeling for. If you need sports gear made, he's the one to do it. Cut to Me Designs. Can't recommend them enough. I have a 15% off discount coupon, but you got to go to my Twitch page to find it. It is case sensitive, but it is official Buddy STL, capital O official, capital B for Buddy, capital S, lowercase t, capital L for St. Louis. But if you want that disc code, you get 15% off your entire order from Cut to Me Designs. Cut to Me Designs is eventually going to be doing some fun stuff over on Amazon. They're going to be launching their products over there. And you'll be able to actually get over to the Amazon site and see what's really, really unique in this. And the big reason I like is I designed his logo for him. And it's a small guy and a medium guy and then a thick guy. And he's got a small model. He's got his medium model. Has had him for a long time, and I'm very honored that he's asked me to be his thick model. So that means yes, they will deliver to Europe. That is not a problem. I know they do that. I think they deliver worldwide. May charge you a little bit, but they definitely will deliver. Everything is custom made. So pretty soon, you guys are going to be seeing some custom made gear. Um, he's making me a new outfit to wear with my new wrestling mask that I've got. So for when I get to go and do my wrestling events and stuff like that, where I meet up with other gay guys and we horseplay and wrestle around, I got a new mask. Show it to you. So, yeah, this is fun. I love this. Gotta make sure I respect the beard though. So, here we go. So you're talking to the masked white tiger. This is the masked white tiger. Gonna have some fun with this. I love this mask. I love the way it feels. Super fucking cool, man. This is just a really awesome thing. So, yeah, I, I'm gonna be, you say master my ass. I don't know what the word master was. Did I say something about a master? Hell, I can't think of anything. Half the time when I say something, I don't even know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, I'm gonna get in there and get to wrestle some gay guys and um, have some fun as this masked guy. But it's gonna be the masked white tiger. He's gonna make me a white tiger singlet. A couple of them, as a matter of fact. So yeah, super fun, super excited about that kind of stuff. So Anyway, see, add some mystery. Check out the blind dates. Ask your viewers to play. No, we're not going to play a game. I pushed a button now, and it started up a game. There we go. Masks for sure. Yeah, it's fun stuff. All right. So yes, for those of you who all joined again, official Buddy STL. That's my Twitch channel, twitch.tv official Buddy STL. Please go give me a follow. It really helps me to grow this channel. If you can head over to YouTube and like the videos over there, there's only one video over there right now. By the end of this stream, there'll be another video, and so hopefully you guys can give me a like and a follow over there. Really just looking to grow the channel. Eventually, would like to get some ads on there and monetize, just because there's a chance my job may go away. And if it does, I may not be able to find another one doing what I do. Um, Plus, I also have some problems. Got some bad back problems, and that's a topic for a thick Thursday, I think. Um, so so yeah, I can chat with you guys about that. Maybe give you guys a little bit of advice, like what I got, which really helped me. But yeah, unfortunately, if my job goes away, I may very well find myself needing some extra income, and so the more followers I have, the more likely they'll be able to put up ad content for me, and maybe I can make a little bit of monetization out of that. So, oh, thanks, Anthony. It's fine. It's fine. So, but yeah, also over there on Twitch, if you decide that you want a tarot card reading or something like that, and you decide you want to give me a tip for it, $1 or two, that's always fun. You don't have to, but I put my PayPal link over there. So, not doing it to get PayPal from a bunch of people. I'm not asking people for money. I don't like. This is really a topic for Thick Thursdays, but I don't like the whole everybody has to sell content. I'm definitely not looking to sell content. I'm definitely not looking to take my clothes off and get on camera and sell. I'm happy that I can work as a model and do that, but I don't think that I would want to be one of those ones who, puts a cash up thing up there and begs people for money, and that's just not me. So but you be you, you be you. I like that. So, well, awesome. Thanks, Rez. I would like that. Hey, GZ, how are you, sir? So, all right. So back to Tarot Tuesdays. What do we do on Tarot Tuesdays? Um, so on Tarot Tuesdays, we talk about tarot cards, and we do that. Channel name for Reza, it is official Buddy STL. So you can look me up on YouTube. There's only going to be one video there. I'm just getting started. With luck, there'll be a ton of these things coming out here pretty soon. I'm planning on trying to stream 3 days a week, um, and go there. Not planning on doing super long ones, probably hour and a half. So we've got about another half hour that I can really devote to this, and then I'm going to go do some other stuff tonight. I'm going to go over to a game store, a local game store called Game Night here in town. And when I'm over there, I'm going to take my tarot cards. We're going to do some tarot readings over there. Anything to get more practice. So, hey, fun time, how are you? Wow, we keep jumping up. We're at 141 views now. This is amazing. 141 views. And this isn't even Thick Thursdays. My God. Can't wait to see how many we can get for Thick Thursdays. So, good to have you here. Good to have you here. So, I'm doing great. Doing awesome. So, one of the things we're doing today, as I mentioned, we are doing my Tarot Tuesdays. So Tarot Tuesdays are days where we do some tarot card readings, talk about the ancient mysteries that the cards can reveal. Open this. I didn't even take a drink of it. Ah, that's nice. That's flat as fuck. Gross. All right. So you're watching on YouTube. This video shouldn't be there yet. I haven't saved it over there. So you might just see my first one, my introductory one. All right, so let's see if we can get one last one. Can we get one last person who wants to have their tarot cards read today? Yeah, the introductory stream, I did that. Talk slow about it. Ah, ha, 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 ha. All right, my beautiful friend from Dallas, Texas wants to have his cards read. I will definitely do that for you, Mr. Tex. Although, gosh, that's going to be a hard one because you're fucking hot, and you know I have feelings for you anyway. All right, so Same as before, sir. If you can just be thinking about me, think about me, think about the cards, think about the question that you want the cards to answer for you. That would really, really help. Look at you with your little emotion. I wish I could send you guys emotes back. That's so fucking cute. uh, so yeah, think about what you want the cards to help you with. What what big secret? What thing do you want them to know? And just concentrate on sending me that energy. Concentrate on sending that over to me. By the way, for those of you who are wondering why I'm still clothed, we will be doing Thick Thursdays in either sports gear or nude, although you're not going to see my junk because they have problems with that. But Thick Thursdays are just an excuse to take my clothes off. So, yeah. Uh, hope you guys like our Thick Thursdays when we do that. Okay. All right. Mr. Chunky Monkey, since I'm not going to give your name out here. How can you watch a Thick Thursday? You can be here for Thick Thursday. Thursday, same time, same place. And we'll be doing our stream there. Otherwise, you can watch over on YouTube if you missed the stream. We will be doing the stream. I'm going to go ahead and have that connected over onto YouTube so you guys will be able to allow that one. So you can be on Twitch without a shirt on. That's fine. Um, you just can't take your shirt off on the camera. So if your feed starts and you're not wearing a shirt, no problem. Feed starts going and you take your shirt off, big problem. They call that stripping. So we won't be stripping at all on our Twitch. So, but good question. Definitely good question about that one. So, okay. So, Chunky Monkey, what is your question? What would you like the cards to answer for you, sir? Oh, that's good. Another one of those. Okay, we're just waiting for that question. Here we go. Yeah, you got to type the question here. Well, you think it, of course, but I got to know what you want to know. I got to know what question it is. You don't have to give me all the backstory. You don't have to tell me, um, you know, all the other stuff. You can just tell me later on if it was accurate or not. And if you feel like sharing, you can always share with the channel, but you don't have to. So, but yeah, I definitely got to know what your question is. While we're waiting for that, another shameless plug. Anybody who wants to help me out, please head over to twitch.tv/officialbuddystl and give me a follow over there. So, how to get thick bear? Does the cards answer? Well, Reza, we can maybe do that one. So, we can see. We can see. Um, Although I think this will be our last one for this week, so we probably won't have time um, for another one after Chunky Monkeys. But definitely looking forward to answering a question for him. That is, if he types one in for me. He's probably typing away right now. He'll probably smack the shit out of me for telling him to hurry up. Kind of want him to smack the shit out of me. Uh, give these cards another cut or two. That way, I've got them. Does your path end at a dead end or are you at a fork? Okay. Vague but good. Are you talking about work, life, love? Give me a slight hint. Work. Okay, great. That's what I needed. Okay. So, going to draw your cards out. Your first card is really a little bit more about who you are as you come into this question. Doesn't represent your past, present, or future. It kind of represents all three at the same time. And then I've drawn your past, your present, and your future cards. And we will take a look and see what the cards tell us. So, your first card is the Page of Wands. It's inverted. So, we'll talk a little bit about what the Page of Wands means. Taking a look at the Page of Wands, he is literally a man with a great big old stick. How many of us would love to have a great big old stick, right? Especially with leaves growing on it. So I feel like I haven't used my dick in so long. I probably do have moss growing on it. But yeah, the inverted Page of Wands. So the page cards are generally pretty gentle. They're not all that bad. The Wands, that is the masculine card. Wands are the card that push for action. They generally empower you to do things. So, but again, we're asking who we are coming into this. So you are an inverted Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is about being creative, enthusiastic, confident, and courageous. So you're coming into this probably in a late phase, as you've already encountered the situation and you're worried about what's going on. So a creative period is fading. There are, in your mind, there are fewer chances to do your creativity and your art now. An opportunity to change direction was taken, perhaps, or there is no longer much interest in the new. That's on your being creative, enthusiastic, confident, and courageous. Late phases, a period of enthusiasm could be ending. Maybe you're less passionate about it now. That confident moment is behind you, and the daring moves are not necessary. So it seems to indicate, if I'm getting this right, it seems. Hello, Mo. How are you, sir? It seems to indicate that that not only are you asking this question about where this is going to end, but you probably have a reason to maybe feel less excited or less confident about work in that sense. So I'll be interested to see where the rest of this pans out and turns into. Um, Knight of Pentacles inverted. So the Knight of Pentacles looks an awful lot like the Death card in a way. Um, Pentacles are about materialistic things, money, wealth, not necessarily success, but money and wealth for sure. As an inverted card, it has a slightly different meaning to that. So let's take a look at the Knight of Pentacles card and find out just exactly what that means for you. Um, there's the King, there's the Queen. So the Knight of Pentacles, um, talking about unwavering, being stubborn, cautious, thorough, realistic, or maybe even being pessimistic, obsessive, grinding. So perhaps in the past, um, says that you've been involved in a pursuit of a goal, um, maybe hard headed and obstinate in that. Um, you may be loosening that up. You may be becoming less obstinate or maybe less unwavering. Um, Definitely someone who sticks to your guns, but not without listening to reason behind it. So I mean, it says you're really generally pretty diplomatic um, in that, but you're also thorough and obsessive. You're becoming less picky, however, maybe less methodical. Perhaps you're a perfectionist, but you don't quite know when it's time to let that go and release being that bit of perfectionist. But as far as being realistic and optimistic, you are becoming less pie in the sky, but you're also perhaps less hopeful. And that's your past, leading us into that. So, where are we now? Where is our present? Seven of Pentacles. This is not a bad card. This card appears to be a man who has harvested or has a lot to harvest. Each pentacle would represent something that he's going to be able to pull in. And this card is definitely upright. This card is definitely in a really positive suit. So let's take a look at the Seven of Pentacles. Um, Again, it's interesting that you're getting a bunch of Pentacle cards as you're talking about work. Um, so, assessment, reward, or direction change is really what we're talking about. So, evaluating the status, reflecting on the progress to date, reviewing what's been done, pausing to check results, considering a direction change, pondering alternatives, thinking about that change, open to a new strategy, um, questioning your choices. So, the description on the Seven of Pentacles, we see a man who has labored long and hard in his garden. The foliage is full, the blossoms are out. It seems that his work is paid off. So now he's taking a break, which is you. You're taking a break to admire your handiwork. how satisfying it is to see these results. It is a timeout card. It represents those moments after a rush of activity when we stop to catch our breath and we look around. The man in the picture has paused to contemplate the fruits of his labors. In reading, the Sevens of Pentacles can indicate that a reward that will come your way, particularly as the result of your own efforts. Take it, enjoy it. This card also calls for assessment. This is your time to make sure you're meeting your goals. Pause and take time to reflect on what and why when you do things. So, very headspace card, um, but obviously a card that's built on past success. So, where are you at work now? You're doing very well. Seems like you're doing very well, but at the same time, it may be time, or you have at least hit a crossroads where you want to stop and think. Take a look at it. Are you on the right direction? Is this really where you want to be? Um, you still can enjoy the fruits of your labors. There's no reason to say that you couldn't enjoy those. So, dum dum dum. So to answer your question about where your path is going to lead for work, we go ahead and look at your future card. Aw, thank you for that. Hello. That's very, very nice of you. So, your final card, Four of Cups, inverted. So let's take a look at the Four of Cups. If we take a look at that, looks like we've got a young man, maybe not quite satisfied with what he's got, but looks like we've got somebody there, some cloud or some heavenly thing offering us another cup. Inverted. Interesting. I don't know how to read this card. I know that the Four of Cups, I know the Cups is a feminine card. I know it talks about feelings. Um, in my experience, sometimes your feelings get in the way of your facts and whatnot. So I'll be very interested to see what the Four of Cups does. So, inverted, early phase. You're thinking of focusing on yourself. You may begin to ignore others at some point. Someone could withhold affection in the future. Your areas of concern may start narrowing. So, this is about self absorption, about apathy, and about going within. Um, as far as not caring, you may start to lose interest, perhaps in your job. Um, Desire to succeed in it may disappear in the future, and someday you just may not care as much. People can get bored at some point. So, looking within, um, you may start focusing on your inner self. You may start meditating and reflecting on, and that could very well become important. Someone is thinking of withdrawing in the future. Vivid dreams may occur at some point. So, for those who enjoy kayaking and river sports, you know that there's areas of the river where the water flows and it's dangerous. And instead of moving forward, it turns back on itself. And in the same way, we can get stuck in emotional hydraulics. The Four of Cups represents such period of self-absorption. Um, Again, inverted, so it's a little kind of opposite of this. Um, on this card, we see a man who is unaware that he is being offered another opportunity. Um, he misses the gift because he's turned within. So, in readings, this can indicate that you are wrapped up in the moment or wrapped up in your own world. In some situations, you do need to focus on yourself. When life is too stressful, you need to devote time and energy to yourselves, and the Four of Cups can represent a positive period of self reflection and renewal by taking the time to go within and to dream and to muse and to think. The Four of Cups is sometimes a sign of apathy that you just don't care. Something's become stale or flat. Um, Things like that. There's a lot of information in that card and not a lot of direction about where to go. To me, what it sounds like is that there's options. There are other options out there. There are other options that you can. So I want to see you get just a thought. I gotta figure out who's sending me this message here. So, uh, they it's telling you that perhaps you have what you have, but maybe it's just not enough. Maybe you're not as interested in it. The card being inverted might indicate that you're okay with it, but there's something missing, something maybe that you don't want. What you could probably take from this card is the idea that there is another opportunity out there. This card may serve as a warning to not ignore that other opportunity that's sitting right there waiting for you. Um, and you might miss it because you're just not focused on the right things. Not not a conclusive direction, not a is it going to end or is it going to stay. It sounds like the answer to your question is it could very well get stale and it could very well be something else that you might want to do. But it's not hopeless. The idea is that there's something else out there for you, and that yeah, it's this is a time of self-reflection and a time to really turn inward. But I would caution you to say that it's a time to turn inward and assess what you want, and then look around. Keep your eyes open. Don't look down. Always look out and above and beyond and see what else is out there, because there's another opportunity that you could easily miss um, if you're not looking for that. So, yeah, that's what that card seems to mean to me. I don't know how accurate that is. Only you can tell me that, Mr. Chunky Monkey. But at least from what I can tell, that's what it says. So I don't know. What do you think? Is that a thumbs up or a thumbs down? Does that seem pretty accurate, or is that way the fuck out in left field? Like, no, that hasn't had nothing to do with me. What do you think? Where's your mind space at this? And while we're waiting for his feedback, just to let you guys know, we are winding the channel down here. Um, Getting a little feedback from over here on this other on my Twitch stream. I do have 2 viewers on Twitch. Looks like we got 160 viewers just about over here in this channel today. So those of you who are here, we would definitely love your love and attention over on our Twitch channel. If you could please find it in your heart to mosey over to Twitch, it would be twitch.tv/official buddy STL. And if you could please give us a follow, that would be awesome. And Jake, to let you know, we can definitely accomplish that on Thursday. On Thick Thursday, I'll pull one of those out. And yeah, I'll pull one of those out and we'll do it. But we'll do it on Thursday, not on Wednesday. So you said it was pretty on point. You've been racking your mind about finding a different career, something more successful. Then again, I've been doing great where I am. Well, that does seem to be what it said. It did say you're enjoying a lot of success where you are, but that you're maybe getting bored with it, and you say there's no room to grow. Well, he says, and there's room to grow. Sorry, but it doesn't seem like it goes much higher than that now. Yeah, it's a crossroads. It's definitely a crossroads, and it's something that you have to think. It sounds to me like, though, based on what we saw, that there's definitely another path, something that maybe you're not focused on, something that is very easy to miss if you stay just focused on what you're looking at right now. So broaden your mind, do a lot of self-reflection. Um, ask ask for help. The cards don't tell you you have to do this on your own. Ask for help. Find what other people say, could possibly be out there. Your skill set could very well be usable in a variety of other areas. So yeah, it seems like it's somewhere in there, somewhere kind of on point. I think I definitely need to work on my reading of the inverted cards. So yeah, I really do think that yeah, that there's something there in that question. So you might take a look at that and see. So, but yeah, so it's Tuesday. Remember on Thursday. Yes, Jake, please do remember on Thursday. So I have a special request to wear a gag and to show off a gag on Thursday. So maybe I'll do a little bit of looking online to see if I can find any kind of a cool, fun kink gag or something like that. So I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did. And woof, I'm glad I could be able to help you with that. So it'll be interesting, give it a few months down the road. It'll be interesting to revisit this and do another tarot card reading for you and see what you've done. see if you've transpired, see if that opportunity's still hanging out there for you. So, well, all right. We have put in an hour and a half on my stream, my first official actually doing things stream. So, I think it's time to kind of wind that down. I'm super happy that you are all able to come here with me, and I need to fix this camera. This camera's up a little too high. There it goes. That's better. Now you can actually see the logo on my shirt instead of just my ceiling. There we go. Yeah, so thank you so much for all being a part of this. This is super fun for me. I really have enjoyed jumping in here and actually seeing where this goes. It's really a neat thing. So, like I mentioned, Tarot Tuesdays always fun, always neat. Not doing this for any sort of profit. If anybody wants to send a tip, they can certainly send a tip. You have to go to Twitch to do that. But more than anything else, the best I could ask for all of you guys on Growler, 162 of you, if you guys could just see it within your heart to head over to twitch.tv/official buddy STL. The link for that is in my profile. Please head over and just give me a follow. Doesn't cost any money. You're not subscribing to anything. It just says, hey, we're interested in this guy's content. That helps them to figure out whether or not they can eventually put some ads up, monetize, and maybe I can get a little extra income from the time I put into to planning and doing these streams and whatnot like that. So it would really be a massive help to me. Honestly, I can't stress enough how thankful I would be. Plus, the more subscribers I get over on Twitch, the more fun we're going to have on our Thick Thursdays, and the more motivated I'm going to obviously be in doing this. So this is a new experience for me. I'm definitely trying to see where this goes. And oh, thanks, Rodrigo. And I could use all the help that I could get. So I thank you all for that. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and end the Twitch stream now, since I only got one viewer over there anyway. Growler doesn't seem to give a shit what I do, so and then I'll just give you a little bit of a preview of some things we're gonna do on our Thick Thursdays. So thank you, Twitch, and here goes.